So we'll be doing a lot of technology type problems here. One thing that our course focuses on is Microsoft Excel, but another part that we brought up at the beginning of the course was StatDisk. So I wanted to show you how to do some of these problems with StatDisk this week. So if you go to StatDisk, I think it's statdisk.com, it'll probably prompt you to sign in with Google, and then you have access to this spreadsheet software. And even better than Excel, it's a nice, click type menu where you don't have to type in some kind of complicated code that could have a comma error in it or something like that. So for the problem 1 in your homework, we're asked to use this information to create a confidence interval, and it's a confidence interval for a proportion. Okay, because it's important to know what parameter we're trying to construct the confidence interval for. If it's a mean, it'll be x bar. If it's a proportion, it's usually symbolized with just the letter p. And so that's like, what percentage of people are going to vote for a certain candidate. That's a proportion. So what this information means is that they had 195 people they sampled. 162 were successes, or 162 people said yes. And we're trying to construct a 95% confidence interval. So before we do that, just to show you what's going on, it's like 162 people answered yes to the survey out of 195 people. So that's about 83% of people. Okay? But that could be wrong. We got to do what those polling agencies do when they report, voter turnout and stuff like that on the news. They give a margin of error, and that margin of error is basically just a confidence interval. Okay? It's the key part of a confidence interval. So to calculate a confidence interval with StatDisk, you can click Analysis, go down to Confidence Intervals, and then this is a 1 proportion sample. You would see N1 and N2 if there were 2 samples. That's like when we're trying to compare 2 samples and see whether they're significantly different. This is 1 sample. It's already got a 95% confidence built in. You could change this to 0.99 if you want to have a 99% confidence interval. Sample size is 195, and the number of successes, x, is 162. And so there's our confidence interval, 0.778.